Hello. Hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh my gooseness. Why? Oh. Alright, let's... No, not like that. Not like this. Alright. That is somewhat readable. Okay. Hello. Sorry about that. So, funny story. Over the weekend, I actually had to do another fresh install of OBS. By over the weekend, I actually mean yesterday. I had to do it yesterday. Because I pressed buttons, and buttons messed everything up. There's no loading screen? What do you mean? The loading screen was up? It was up. I mean, would you prefer the loading screen? I mean, I could put it back up. Yeah, I had to do... yeah, this is the, like, 4th time I've had to, reinstall. I'm not happy about it, but... At least I know what buttons to not press. No, it's fun. Okay. But yeah, goose evening, everybody. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Smokey, thank you for being the first and favorite honker of the stream today. Dang, you fast as fuck. And also thank you for your goose tax. And Neon, thank you for your goose tax and the honk. I try. Very fair and valid. Oh, we're going into an ad. I thought I timed it and I didn't. Sorry, Jack. But yeah, no, it is certainly a day of all time. Sari just BSing like always. Oh, Mr. Snuffle! Thank you for the prime. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gooseness. I didn't see how, I didn't see where that went. That's not it either. Okay, what am I doing? There we go. It's like this. Yeah, something like this. I think. I don't know. Or pressing buttons. And you have an extra thing. Remy 1 through 4. Ooh. How about 4? We'll do 4. What's 4? What's 4 this time? I like even numbers. It was either gonna be 2 or 4. No! Not the bonk on the head. I mean, of course it works now because I'm in the middle of the screen. I still need to fix that. Can somebody please, like, remind me at some point that I need to fix this? So that way when people redeem it when I'm not on this screen, it actually works. Actually, I finally didn't make bald number 2. Wow, the one time you don't make it 2 and I don't pick that. That's crazy. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm chilling. It's kind of hot today. I got a lot of cleaning done though, but my puppy got into some big trouble because I have to rewash some stuff because of him, because he had an accident, and that really made me angry. So he in big trouble today. 2 was head pats instead. Oh, nice. Yeah, no, today we're gonna be playing some Final Fantasy VIII. So, and as the title suggests, it's going to be Moron and friends. I mean, Laguna squad, surely. I love Laguna though. Laguna's a fun time. Laguna is funny. And the cat. I don't know why the category really hates to change. I don't know why. There were no such ads. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know, bro. Oh wait, no, not 11. Triple I. There we go. Fantasy. Done. There we go. The goose is alive. Oh my gosh, I didn't even save the title. I mean, I made a very impeccable title too. Sorry. Oh, because I guess moron is not a good word. Idiot. Oh, it'll take idiot in friends, but it won't take moron in friends. That's dumb shit. That's crazy. Well, it's fixed now, but that's crazy. It wouldn't even take the... It wouldn't even take the... That makes sense as to why it didn't update the title this time around. For some reason, saying idiot is okay, but saying moron is not. Same effect. It's fine. But yeah, no, I've been working on a Persona 5 Jeopardy as well. There. Okay. I think I fixed the chat box at least, so it's at least not absurd. But yeah, no, we're gonna be playing some Final Fantasy VIII, which I'm excited for. And this Saturday, I am going to be doing an art stream. I am not good at art. Like, let me put that out there right now. I am not good at art. But it do be fun. So, it's one of those things. I'm going to be making art for all of the participants for the Persona 5 Jeopardy. I know I haven't played Persona 5 on the channel. I have finished the game myself years ago. And I do love the game. I do plan on also playing through Royal for the first time, because I never played Royal. But, I do plan on doing that eventually, too. On streams. So that'll be fun. But, also, we have, I suppose I think we're close enough to the day where I'm like, I don't feel bad if I, announce it and then something happens. So, we have, as far as the contestants, in quotes, go here, I have my friend Noosey Woosey, a really good friend of mine, known them for years. I have my friend Omega Man 4321, and he also is a good friend of mine that I've known for a long time. Then there is another good friend of mine. They were originally like Scarlet Sweethearts or something like that, and now it's now their channel's, I think, Your Local Femboy Wife or something like that. Thank you, Dar, for your goose tax and the honk. And then lastly, we have my co-host for this, which is Ice, actually, Icebreaker TV. He is going to be co-hosting it for me. So that, I'm looking forward to that. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Not silly enough? What do you mean, not silly enough? Bald! Icebreaker. Shocker, lol. You can't say Persona without him being there. Yeah, no, I was like, ooh, if I talk about this on stream, I might summon him by accident. He does pop in occasionally, but... yeah, no, of my friends, he is one of the people that I know for a fact knows the most about Persona 5, if not actually knowing the most. It's like saying Persona instead of Bloody Mary 3 times in a mirror, and he'll... So I have a funny story about that. So, thank you for the headbats, the sticky note, the everything going on, bro. No, so I actually do have a funny story, though, about the whole Bloody Mary thing. So, many years ago, I went to my friend's house for her sleepover birthday party, like slumber party, right? And, so it was her and then me. Well, I didn't sleep over, though. Because I think I had something to do the next day, so I couldn't sleep over, but I at least went and stayed a while, right? Although I might have slept over the time. Either way, that part is inconsequential. So, yes, thank you for the condos. So basically what happened was that, it was me, one of my best friends, and maybe like 2 or 3 other girls, right? And we're all just like, oh my gosh, guys, we need to do the Bloody Mary thing. And I'm like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like a good idea. And I will get into more reason why I didn't feel like it was a good idea later. But we, after some convincing, I'm like, fine, we'll do it, right? Like, fine, whatever, I'll do it. And so we go into this powder room. Anyway, hi Remy, I'm lagging on my car ride home. Oh, well, do be safe. Don't be focused on me. Please focus on the road. Unless you're not the one driving, then do what you want. But, no, if you're the one driving, please be careful. Anyways, so I went and so we all crowd into this powder room, right? Which, for anybody who doesn't know, is basically a half bath, where it's just a sink, a toilet, and that's kind of it, right? So, so we go. Lights are off in like almost the entire house. I think there were some lights on in the kitchen. That was kind of it, right? And of course, her parents were in the other room. Probably didn't even realize what we were doing. Anyway, so we go in, we bring all the candles we can find, most of which were flameless. I think there might have been one or two that had flame that you could light, but we didn't light them. We just had the flameless ones, right? So we of course say Bloody Mary 3 times, as a kid does. Thank you, Ray, for your goose text. Anyway, so we say the thing, and then all of a sudden, like, we all start freaking out because it's like, like, oh my gosh, I just got pushed, or like, oh, this creepy thing happened to me. The only thing that happened that I thought was creepy was that this one specific flameless candle. I'll be back after I'm home. This lag is murder. Oh, yikes. Sorry, Dar. But, yeah, no, stay safe, bro. Seriously. So here's the really creepy part, right? So there was a candle, a flameless candle, and it was turned on. And it was one of the ones that we gathered to put into the bathroom for this, right? Nobody was holding this, and prior to us turning off the lights and saying the thing, well, it was completely fine. Like, it was a totally normal candle, not a scratch on it. Afterwards, there were 3 scratches that looked like claw marks. To this day, I don't know how that happened. I don't even know why that happened. And we noticed it before anybody even touched the candle, right? So either somebody in the room touched the candle while we were in the dark, which I don't think happened because the candle never moved. And if somebody got close to it, I would have seen, because, you know, it's a pretty well lit candle. But, like, yeah, I actually had some light to it. So I'm like, I don't think I just missed somebody touching the candle. I don't know what happened. Just all of a sudden, we look at it, there were these scratches, and that was the only thing that freaked me out about that. And I'm like, I will never do that again. I refuse to tempt fate. And so, another thing with that house, though, now that I think about it, oh, maybe I should have made this just yapping, because my god, I'm a Yappatron today. But, you know, I can finish up the story on the other screen. Wow. I only moved a little bit, but here I am. There we go. It tried to hide my hair, chat. It tried to hide my hair. My beautiful little hair. But yeah, so the other interesting bit with that whole ordeal is that house in particular always gave me the creeps. Like, even before that. And as time went on, as my friend lived there, it only ever got worse. So, like, at that time, I don't think it was all that bad, except for, like, the candle incident, right? However, you know, part of it is probably, you know, oh, my friend telling me about, oh, this thing's happening that's creeping me out. And I'm like, It's probably fine, right? No need to really worry about it too much, right? Um, yeah, no, I do tend to be. I try to be a lot more rational in my thinking, generally speaking, right? Especially when it comes to like the paranormal, because I do believe ghosts exist. I will 100% like say I think ghosts exist. Um, I just don't think that they are as common of an occurrence as people often make them out to be. So, oh my gosh, this is such fitting music for this too. All right. So my creepy experience with that house. So, um, I was like maybe 18 at this point. And this was like when it got really bad for me, like with the creepy factor. So, I don't know how to describe it other than really how it was, because I would go over and I would like house sit during the day. I would like, I would check up on her pets, make sure everything was good and that they were all fed and taken care of, right? While she and her parents were out of town. I'd also like mow the lawn and stuff for extra cash, but that's not the point. But basically, it got to a point I felt like I couldn't go there by myself anymore. Like, anytime that, even, like, I even had a hard time going over there, period, when people were there with me. Like, even, like, when her parents were at home. So it's not necessarily like, oh, I shouldn't be here. Like, it's like, oh, it feels weird being here because, like, oh, the family's gone, like, blah, blah, blah. And, like, no. This was... There was something telling me I should not be there. Ooh, a drop point. Jeez, you have to go around touching everything like a little kid, don't you? So, chill out a little bit. Whatever, man. Thanks to me, those SR soldiers are not rock art history. It's just like killing 2 pigs with 1 stone. I'm just so awesome. Genius, I tell you. Pigs? Don't you mean birds? So, every time I'd go over, I just felt like there was something watching me. I could not explain it for the life of me. There is no explanation for it. I don't know why. I still to this day don't know why. But just like, I'd walk in and then everything in my body was telling me I had to leave. And I promise it's honestly the freakiest feeling I've ever had. And I did also have like a couple occurrences where like afterwards, like, I'd get home and I have like a new bruise or like I have like a new like cut on me or something, and I don't remember that happening. And it's like it was just, yeah, sure, it could easily be explained by like, oh, maybe I like walked by a bush and it just caught on my leg, or like, oh, maybe I just like bumped into the table and didn't realize, sure, it could be that. But I don't know, something tells me like it wasn't as simple as that. Like, it feels too convenient, I guess. In a way, if that makes any sense. The heck's this? A blue and a red switch and 2 fuses? A detonator, you know? Ah, I get it. The short blue fuse is for that boulder, and the long red fuse is for the boulder further down. Hey man, are you crazy? You don't even know how powerful that thing will be. I bet it's aight. The detonator's right here, so as long as we stay behind it, we'll be alright. Well, I guess so. Let's see. We're not gonna do anything with it for right now, because I don't remember what order offhand. Oh. So you know what? We're just gonna stock up on a bunch of magic. Why not? It's gonna take a lot for the Eslar soldier to actually like be able to kill me. But yeah, what can I say? But I get weird feelings about different places, and some are like, oh, well, yeah, that would make sense. Like, I get creeped out. Like, I get really like, I don't know how to say it other than like an overwhelming combination of like sadness, anger, all that every time that I go near a graveyard. Like, even if I don't know I'm near a graveyard, I still feel all that. But it's also, I also have like the weirdest feeling whenever I would like go to church with my family, because my mom is very religious, and of course nothing wrong with that. You can believe in what you want to believe in, right? But it was just the fact that, like, for some reason, and I don't know why, but for some reason, every time I would walk into a church, I felt like I was being watched. And the thing is like, it's again, not like, oh, a bad version of that. It's more like, I guess, a feeling of being watched over rather than, like, being, like, stalked or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm kind of weird like that. I was like, sometimes I wonder if it's just like, maybe it's just my hypervigilance kicking in, where it's like, oof, there's something amiss here. Other times I'm like, maybe I'm just overthinking everything. So I try not to overthink it, and I try not to worry too hard. Do I succeed? No, not really, but I try. That's really all anybody could ask for. Just started moving around, and I'm like, "Ooh, what you doing, bub? What you doing, bub? He's a good bupper." Alright. Okay. We're just climbing around. There's a lot to do here, so we are gonna kind of be taking our time. Oh, wait, what? Alright, there we go. But... oh, shoot. I had it up the last... oh my gosh. I had it up last stream, and I completely forgot to put it back up for this stream. No, that's not it. Yes, that's it. Oh, gooseness. I can't believe I almost forgot! Browser. But yeah, I am actually getting a bit closer to Tree Fitty. There we go. Which also means that I'm closer to getting to where I want to try doing a subathon for you guys. Alright. Hey, Lumi! Oh my gosh, thank you for the biddies! How are you doing? How are you doing, Lumi? we're going on today's adventures with Moron and Friends, or as I had to put in the title, Idiot and Friends. Not missing a whole lot. We did push a boulder. I'm not doing completionist for this game, but it's also like, I don't know. I want to try to get through as much stuff as I can. Ooh, almost full. I'm doing pretty good. I luckily was able to get an appointment with my chiropractor tomorrow before stream, so hopefully, my back will be a lot better tomorrow. And I figure I may as well get all the spells I can while I'm with these three. Because if I remember correctly, the spells actually do transfer over to whatever character they're actually linked to, which is kind of weird. If they actually do have limits. I don't think they do have limit breaks, but I feel like they should. Oh yeah, Lumi, you actually missed like a couple of spooky stories, like actual spooky Remy stories. I was yapping for a hot minute. Because I got, because someone was, well, because I was talking about the Persona 5 Jeopardy, which then led to, me mentioning that, Ice is actually going to be co-hosting it for me. And, it's like, yeah, no, saying, it's like, saying Persona instead of Bloody Mary 3 times in a mirror, and Ice will appear, right? And then I was like, oh, I actually do have a story about that. I actually do have a story about Bloody Mary there. Went into that whole, might as well be a novel with how much I was rambling. It is what it is. There we go. And that's probably good enough for right now. I'm halfway to maxing out my blizzards, and I have quite a ways to go on thunders, which is fine. Those, I mean, the low-tiered spells are really easy to find draw points for. Speak of the devil. Oh, this is Confuse. That is one I haven't seen before, but also sick. We got 15 Confuses. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. What in tarnation? Oh, because I didn't go down. I was meant to hit down on my... Yeah. Ladders in games always like this always confuse me. It's like, do you want me to go up or down? Is down actually down? Or do you want me to press up so I keep going forward? Yeah, funny story is that you're actually not, it feels really counterintuitive, but this is a game where you actually don't want to level up much at all. I don't think I've actually fought one of you. Like, I encountered one, but... Ooh. Wait, shell and protect. That's huge. That's actually hugely important. Oh, of course. I don't give a shit about blind right now. Cause it's like, wait, shell? That's huge, bro. Wait, does it also decrease the likelihood? Wait, does blindness also decrease the odds of actually getting anything? That would suck if that's the case. So let me heal that status real quick just to be absolutely certain that it's not just shit RNG. because it honestly also could just be my RNG is terrible. Okay, yeah, it might actually decrease the... Ooh, that's good to know. That sucks, though. I don't like this. I don't like your game, funny man. Okay, that was definitely just shit RNG, bro. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. At least it didn't, like, Oko. Or I'd have been actually upset. I know there's a card for you, so can I card you? Maybe I can card you now. Yes! Haha! We got a Gesper card. Let's go. What does the black hole do? Oh! I forgot that was a whole thing. Wait, that's huge! I just casually get a black hole so that Quistis can learn Degenerator, which is actually one of her best blue magic spells. The thing is, though, is that I did see a video on this, and unfortunately, I kind of have to agree with them that Quistis is probably the worst playable character in the game. Although the bar is set quite high, so. Which is... It's tricky because the thing is, right, like, each of the characters don't really belong to any specific classes or anything like that, because they all... How do I put this? Like, they can all kind of do a bit of everything, right? Where it's like, the only thing that gets defined class-wise is, like, maybe their weapon? And even then, for the vast majority, it's like, I don't know. It's not specific enough to, like, a class to be like, oh yeah, no, that's it. The only exception being Zell. Zell would absolutely fall in the monk class. Oh, hello, welcome in, Raiders. Hi, I'm Remy. I'm your resident silly goose. Thank you, Willis, for the raid. What a good time to actually do that too, right? As I'm getting the victory there, we got the dub. Hang on. What were you playing? What were you playing today? And, yeah, what were you playing today? Sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm scatterbrained today. Oh, F9 is so good, though. I will forever die on the hill that FF9 is underappreciated. It is a game that honestly deserves more appreciation, more attention, but I kind of understand some criticisms because some of it I do think is a little bit justified. Like, you know, a lot of people, the most common complaint I've ever heard was that that people just weren't a fan of the art style. So, ooh, I've played through so I haven't like completed 14 because there's no real completion because they always come out with a new expansion, right? But I also haven't gotten that far into I haven't gotten that far into it either. But other than 14, the only ones I haven't played and or completed are 11, which was the other MMO that they did, and 16, because I just don't own 16 yet. I will eventually play it, though. Heard kind of some mixed things about it, but I still want to give it a try. This is not my first time playing 8. I love 8. 8 is one that I feel like gets, honestly, a lot of undue hate. A bit, yeah. The first video game I ever played was actually Final Fantasy X. My first playthrough of that was when I was 5. So I've always been interested in trying 11 and just, yeah, that's kind of unfortunately the case with any MMO. Is it's always a big time sink. You're sinking a lot of, hey, I self-suck. I'm actually a goose. But yeah, no, I'm your resident silly goose. Yonk. Oh, and this is Nugget. He's my baby goose. FF9 is king, all others is lame. Ooh, I don't know about that. That might be a little hard to take. Also, thank you for the follow, Willis. Yeah, no, that's a little spicy. I mean, don't get me wrong, FF9, amazing game. Do I think 10 is lame? No. 10 is my favorite. It's not the best game, but it's my favorite. How could you say that in front of our silly king Laguna? Exactly. No, I'm not gonna lie. One time I almost slipped up and called him Lagooner. It almost happened a couple times, I think, last stream. last 2 words, FF9 Beatrix. Okay, I see that. I read you Quistis and Lulu.